Hello my beautiful dolls, today I'm teaching you how to make this Halloween related makeup. It's a tutorial on how to do a half school and half human makeup. Now this is pretty much for those girls who want to have a pretty face but a spooky face at the same time. You can, depending on how you turn around, you can either be pretty or ugly as F or however you want to be. So, what you pretty much want to do is, if you're dark skinned like me, just light it out, girl. Just take some lighter foundation and apply it all over your face, and then just set it with some white powder. Once you've done that, you can just start prettifying yourself. Now, if you only want to see the school part of the makeup, just skip to minute 220, and if not, just keep on watching. As I've done in many of my interior tutorial, I'm just going to re-contour my face because since I've applied a white foundation, I might lose some contouring, and I actually want my face to look skinnier than it is. So I'm just applying some bronzer on my forehead, on the sides of my forehead, under my brow bone, and all over my lids and under my cheekbones. And then I'm just applying a darker eyeshadow all over my lids, and I'm redefining my eyes. I just want them to look bigger and bolder and more exaggerated because I think the bigger the eyes look, the cuter I will look. This is pretty much up to you. You can exaggerate the makeup as much as you want, or you can just go with more normal makeup. It's pretty much however you see yourself pretty, because this is pretty much what it is all about. Just make half your face pretty and half of your other face just looking kind of dead. Now, as I told you before, I'm just applying makeup, basic makeup, and I'm exaggerating it, and I'm using bolder colors or darker colors just to make the eyes pop out and be much bigger than they actually are. Once you have applied the mascara and you're happy with half of your face how it looks like, as you can see, you don't have to worry too much about your other half since it's not going to be the same. Just take a black jumbo pencil or a black eye pencil and apply it all over your lids, your top and your bottom lid, and just apply a bunch of it and try to draw a circle or to create a circle from your brow bone or under your brow bone all the way to your under eye circle. If you have them, if not, just imagine where they would be around. Lucky you. Once I'm happy with how much I have applied, I don't have to be too careful, or I don't have to worry too much since I'm going to start smudging in nothing. I'm just going to draw a line, a horizontal line under my cheekbones, and I'm connecting it to the side of my mouth, just to recreate that jawbone drawing, or I actually want to be empty. You pretty much want to draw black what you would want to be empty, or if you look at a school where the emptiness is going to be. I can't really find my words today. Then, once you have applied the black jumbo pencil and you're happy with it, just take your fingers and start smudging the colors. You pretty much want to do this to uniform the color, to make a uniform color, and also to create um, graded effect. You want to go from very dark to a bit lighter, and you also want to mix a little bit the colors. Now, don't mix too much with the white foundation or you might end up with many grays. You can go as far as you want, and I recommend that you try this makeup a few times just because you might end up having different results, and you might like some or you might not like some, and that way you can pretty much choose which ones you like best. Once you have smudged, don't forget to also draw the side of your forehead just to create some emptiness there too, or to make it more stick-like. Now, you don't have to apply as much black as you have applied to your eye and under your cheekbone. And then I'm taking some black eyeshadow and I'm just going to apply it all over my lid, and wherever I have applied the black, just to set the color and make sure that even if I sweat or if I spend a long time, the color is not gonna go anywhere. It's just going to be set. This will also make it last longer, be long lasting. Whee! Now that I'm happy with all the smudging and the eyeshadow, I'm just taking the same liquid liner that I've used for my eyes, and I'm just going to start drawing thin lines just to emphasize the lines of the cheekbones and the forehead, and to just have a round. Now this part is just for me to be, and for you to be artsy. The line that you pretty much want to pay attention is the one that comes from one side of your mouth to the cheekbones, because that's going to be the base for your teeth. As you can see, once you have drawn that line, I'm going to start drawing the teeth. So what I pretty much do is I draw um, some vertical lines. They're very thin and very small vertical lines, and I pretty much have almost the same distance between them, and I will make small cases. Then once I'm happy with the distance and all the way where they have gone, I'm just going to connect them, and I pretty much create teardrops, to say so, and they pretty much look like the teeth. Now I don't care, I'm not too careful about this either, and as you can see, I don't keep the same distance and I don't make them the same size, because I think that if you make them the same size or if you make them very uniform, they kind of look fake. Well, actually, this makeup looks kind of fake anyways, and it's exaggerated. But I find that it's less disturbing when they're not exactly the same or they don't look very machine-like. As I told you before, you can go as far as you want. You can actually draw more teeth or less teeth. You can make them darker, you can make them smaller, you can draw fangs. This is pretty much up to you. Now just make sure that once you have drawn them, the space that is left between the teeth and the jaw bone line is going to be colored with some eyeshadow, just because it actually tends to stain for the gums. I'm not sure if I'm saying this correctly, but well, you pretty much understand. I'm just trying to draw some, I'm just trying to create a dark area just to create the illusion of emptiness. Then once again I go crazy with the liner just because I think it's fun. The more drawings I make, the funner I think it looks. You can either do this or just skip this part. Now that I have finished drawing my teeth, I just want to make them stand out a bit more and emphasize them a bit more. So I'm just taking the same white setting powder or a white eyeshadow, and I'm just applying a little bit to the center of the teeth just to make them stand out a bit more. Then I'm taking the same black eyeshadow that I've used to set the powder, and I'm just redefining and recontouring my neck, just because I think it will look more uniform and more natural if I draw a little bit of black there too. And then I'm just applying my favorite lipstick to my lips. If you're going to apply some color, just make sure that you use a waterproof lipstick, just so you don't end up with having a mess all over your face. I mean, it's gonna end up being messy, but anyways. Since my hair is short, I'm just going to use the help of a wig because I think it's more fun. And then I've also found these artificial flowers around my house, so I just took some, I I glued them to some hairpins and I'm just applying them to my hair. I'm just putting them in my hair because I think it looks more Spanish-like and more pretty. This was pretty much it. As you can see, one side of your face would look pretty and the other one would look scary. I hope you guys enjoy this makeup. It's very easy and I hope you use it as inspiration or you actually use it for your parties. And please let me know how they turned out for you, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye!